hands up, mister. Way up.
A mighty big gun for such a small boy.
Over here. Move! Help him!
You can put that rifle down.
My girl. Take care of my girl.
I will.
Help him! You gotta help him, mister!
I wish I could. He tell you who did it? What's your name?
Tovers. Hank Tovers.
Hank?
It's for Henrietta. Pa said I was too good for... I ain't gonna cry. Crying's for women.
We need a shovel.
Looks like his horse?
It's hard to say. It was dark. But he come this way. Tracks are plain enough.
Be careful of that horse. He doesn't like strangers. You're mighty fast with that gun.
You better be fast with some answers, mister. Who are you? What's your business here?
I'm Bill Longley. My business, that's something else again. Right now, I'm on my way to Red Creek to see a friend.
You don't fit the description, George. This is George Brandon, the express agent in Red Creek. He's feeling kind of touchy this morning. He got held up last night. Fella took more than $7,000.
Come on, Miss Sutton, just before closing up. Didn't have no more chance than a cat in a kettle.
Fast gun like you?
Whole thing happened just too quick, that's all.
Sure, he pegged him as a mountain man. Probably in his mid-40s. Rough-dressed. Prospector, more than likely down on his luck. You seen anybody to answer that?
Right over here. You won't need that fast gun. He's dead. Can't fight the law, honey.
Yeah, that's him. That's him, all right.
You're lying. You're lying. It weren't. It weren't. I wasn't no thief. He never stole nothing.
Only $7,000. That's why he's dead.
You're the one. You killed him.
Easy now.
You didn't say anything about using your gun.
Well, it was dark. I didn't think I hit him. But it was him, all right. You'll find the money around here somewhere. You're gonna tell me where that money's hid.
Leave her alone.
You talk. I'll shake it out of you. You...
I said leave her alone.
George, you want to draw on the Texan? There ain't many Bill Longleys around. Bill, you reckon she'll talk to me?
Give her a chance to cry. I'll bring her in. You can question her later.
Seems proper to me.
Now, look, Dave.
And it seems proper to you, too. Now, come on.
You think Pa done it?
You think he did? That's all that matters. We commend them to you and your infinite mercy from now until time everlasting. Amen.
That would have pleased Pa for sure. Nicest praying words I ever heard. Didn't hardly understand 'em all.
Most people don't. Well, we've got a lot to do before we go to town.
Pa never took me into town.
Well, I promised the sheriff, remember?
I ain't gonna sit in no jail like a goose in a pan.
Who said anything about jail? I want you to stay with a friend of mine, Mrs. Corbin.
Female woman?
That's the usual kind.
I ain't going in. Ain't gonna be no female. Pa never had no use for females.
Where do you think he found you? Under a cactus? Let me tell you about Mrs. Corbin. 2 years ago, when she came out here, her wagon train was attacked by Apaches. She lost her husband.
Lots of women lost their men out here.
She lost her daughter, too. Now, you'd like to prove they were wrong about your father, wouldn't you?
Yes.
You want me to help you, don't you? Well, then let's get cleaned up and head for town.
Cleaned up?
Yeah, you have any other clothes? Well, you can wash those out and take a bath.
A bath? Pa never made me bath myself.
Well, Pa never took you to town, either.
Pa said bathing was dangerous. Said it'd give you the rheumatiz.
Your Pa was...
Don't you say nothing about him. Nothing.
You can either take a bath and ride into town with me, or not take a bath and stay here by yourself. Well, guess I'm going to ride into town alone.
Mister, I'll bath.
Just a minute. If the lady's going to take a bath, I'm entitled to a little privacy. I'll wait over there.
Mr. Bill, you there?
I'm here.
Been so quiet like.
I was just thinking. You got any kin, Hank?
No.
Well, did you lose your mother?
Reckon she lost me. Went off with some fellow now, too. She wasn't no good.
Well, you got any other kin?
Not as I know. Pa used to say it was just us two. You got any kin?
No one close.
No wife or nothing?
My wife died while I was gone to the war.
When we're done in town, what are you heading for?
Oh, anywhere. No place special.
I got no place special neither. Guess that makes it easy for you.
Easy?
What you promised Pa, to take care of me. We can just ride no place special together.
Sure, I feel sorry for the kid, too. I don't mean to do her no harm. I just say we got to think about the town.
It seems to me she can't hurt us none.
Not us. Not you and me, Dave. But what about the kids? You give them one that's wild and mean and ornery, and you know how fast the rest will catch on.
What do you want us to do?
Send her to Tucson, to the school there. They know how to handle the wild ones. I even seen them tame Apaches. Of course, that's providing Longley brings her in.
Well, why wouldn't he?
7,000 good reasons, Dave, all of them dollars. You know, you put a lot of trust in that fella.
Guess word's been spread around town already.
Studying me like I was some kind of wild critter.
You wait here. They won't bother you.
You're the law, Dave, but we got some rights. We got the right to keep this town clean and decent. Now, what do you say? You gonna let her stay? No place for her in this town. Where would she stay? Now, come on, Dave. What do you say?
Well,
Bess.
it's good to see you, Bill.
My, you're looking just fine.
Thank you.
I've, got a little surprise for you.
The girl. You want me to take her in?
Yes.
You should have known. I can't.
But she needs help, Bess.
Not me. Find somebody else. I'm sorry.
So am I.
You think it over, you'll see. We ain't got no place in this town for a kid like that. Sure, it's easy enough for Longley to talk. He rides into town, leaves her here, and rides out again. But we're the ones that gotta live with the kid. And I tell you, she's bad. She's got the kind of badness in the blood that...
Well, nothing personal. We were just discussing. I ain't looking to fight.
I don't want to draw on you. I got no cause. Don't give me any. You're going to take her.
Bill.
You heard him. You saw what happened. You know what it is to be lonely. Now take her.
Please eat something. You've got to eat. I didn't mean to be unkind. You've got to believe me. People can't always do what they want.
You don't want me. You don't want me, and I don't want you.
It's not that at all. Bill may have told you I had a little girl. 2 years ago, the Indians...
He told me.
2 years. Just begun to get easier. Not much, but a little.
You ain't the only one lost somebody.
Can't you understand? Every time you'd walk into a room, every time I'd look at you, every time you'd talk or laugh, I'm sorry.
Got no reason to worry. I ain't staying here. I never intentioned to be with you.
What will you do? You're all alone.
Ain't never alone till somebody wants you.
Where will you go?
Mr. Bill.
You talk to her. That's why I brought her in. But I don't think she can tell you anything. She doesn't know.
You mean her pa never told her about the money?
Well, he was almost dead when he got there.
Oh, Jim, and that's like $7,000. That's a lot of money to lose. Brandon's going to take that mighty hard.
You'd think it was his.
Well, he feels a responsibility for it. The way he took out after Tober's last night.
He rode after Tober's last night?
Yeah, for a couple hours, and he lost him in the dark. He never knew that he put a slug in him, though.
That's what he says. That makes Brandon a pretty fair shot in the dark that way, with Tober's riding away from him.
Bill, there's no use of running around Red Rock Canyon. Now you got something to say? Say it right out.
What do you know about Brandon?
Well, he's been here about 4 years. Talks kind of big sometimes. Sometimes he's kind of hateful. But he never has been in no trouble. Why?
Just asking, that's all. Guess I'll look in on the girl. I'll bring her by tomorrow.
Hey, Bill. You aiming to leave that little girl over with Bess Corbin?
Well, I hope to. I think they'd be good for each other.
What do you know about Bess?
Well, I grew up with her husband. I rode 3 years in the war with Jeff. Why?
Just asking, that's all.
have been most anybody except Brandon. He's too good a shot. Don't worry, next time I'll be watching. Where's Hank?
Gone to bed. I thought she needed some sleep.
I didn't mean to be rough.
I understand. It's no use. I can't keep her, Bill.
Bess, I never had a brother. But you know how I felt about Jeff.
I know.
Did he ever tell you what he wrote to me when you started out here? He said, Bill, if I don't make it, take care of Bess.
He told me.
Her father said the same thing to me today when he was dying. He said, take care of my little girl.
I can't. I'm going away. I'm going to San Francisco. I'm going to be married. I know that never occurred to you. But 2 years. I can't live in the past. How many nights can you cry yourself to sleep? And how many days go by without knowing one from the other? I'm a woman. I'm flesh and blood. I'm alive. I don't want to be alone anymore.
When are you going?
In a week or two. As soon as he receives money from the East. An inheritance.
Well, can't you tell him about the girl?
I can't.
Well, why not? What's his name?
George Brandon. You don't like him, I know. But you wouldn't have liked anyone. No one could ever be as good as Jeff.
Brandon isn't.
Come on, Hank.
I offered to fix it over. I tried to help.
You didn't try hard enough, Bess. Seems to me you ought to wear that gun. Or do you save it for outside in the dark like last night?
I wasn't out last night, except for supper.
Time enough. You want to talk a little business?
Business?
Yeah, I'll settle for the reward. That's 10%, isn't it?
10%.
And no questions asked?
No questions asked.
That's what I thought.
You must know about the money. He must have talked before he died, or else the kid did.
No questions, remember?
You coming back?
10%, that's $700. I don't pick that up every day of the week. I'll bring the girl. That's a good way to get yourself killed.
And I've been watching. I knew you'd come back for me. I seen you go in there. What business you got with Mr. Brandon?
That depends on where he got his wedding money.
You ain't gonna leave me no more.
Get Mrs. Corbin, hurry. Go on, it's for you, hurry.
that's all. And don't turn. Toss your gun out and be careful. I could learn to shoot a man in the back. Now, come on out of there.
Bess Corbin's gonna feel real bad when she hears you were gonna ride out alone.
She ain't gonna hear, and I don't have to ride. Not now. You fix things pretty good, Mr. Longley. Making threats like that in front of witnesses. They find you dead, they're gonna ask no questions.
George.
Now, you get out of here, Bess.
He's doing the talking. Before you go, take a look in that haystack.
There ain't nothing around there.
You call $7,000 nothing?
How did you know?
When a man's riding away from you, it's pretty hard to put a bullet in his belly.
You killed him.
You followed him out of the express office after the robbery, didn't you?
Didn't follow him, we met.
You're lying.
He was in on it. We worked the whole thing out together, the whole thing.
All but the end.
He tried to welch on me. He didn't want to even split even. He tried to welch on me.
Never, you liar. Mr. Bell! He killed my pa.
Why don't we go home now? Please.
He killed my pa. Pa were bad, but he were good to me. He were always good to me. I ain't got nobody now.
No. You have me.
Not now. She doesn't want you to see her crying.
I know. You're leaving.
If I stay any longer, I'll have to pay taxes. Before I go, you were wrong about something. I'd like to see you get married again. If you find a man that you really love.
That the two of us love.
Is she in there?
Hank? Come on out and say goodbye.
Henrietta!
Just don't laugh, that's all. Don't laugh.
May I have this dance?